Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a 10-year Indiana Pacers rebuild after starting off 0-4 on the NBA season. So the Indiana Pacers did lose a close game to the Thunder in overtime. They lost to the Memphis Grizzlies. Then they lost to the Timberwolves, and then they lost in a close game with the Dallas Mavericks. So it has not been a good start for Indiana. Obviously, they have a bunch of excuses. Obviously, Tyrese Halliburton being out for the season, that's definitely going to hurt them a ton. Nimhard, I believe, has been hurt. Obi Toppin's been injured. TJ McConnell hasn't played a game yet this season. Matherin started off the season great, but then he got injured. Matherin, I feel like, could be a player for the Indiana Pacers this year. We all thought it would be Andrew Nimhard taking the lead, but it looks like Matherin might be able to take the leap as well. They also had some other injuries as well, like Quinn Jackson, Cam Jones also injured. They recently signed Mac McClung, so obviously known for the dunk contest. I think he won back-to-back dunk contest, which is crazy. We'll see if he gets the three-peat this year if he does. But like I said, this Indiana Pacers team does have a lot to work on. I know they're injured, but at the same time, it hasn't been good. So your rotation right now, it's actually going to be Mac McClung starting with injury. So Mac McClung, Andrew Nimhard, Aaron Nesmith, Pascal Siakam, Isaiah Jackson also hasn't been the best start this year. I heard he's been fouling like a lot, so we'll see if they can get that together. Isaiah Jackson, Jay Huff, Ben Shepherd, Jarris Walker, Tony Bradley. So this probably won't be a great season. Obviously, all these guys will be back in the rotation eventually. At least 1, 2, 3 of these guys are guaranteed. Cam Jones is guaranteed. Tyrese Halliburton will be back throughout not the entire season. But I will see you guys at the end of the season. Maybe we'll bounce back. Who knows? Nikola Jokic is your MVP at the end of the season. Cooper Flag Rookie of the Year. Scoot Henderson, Sixth Man. Wimby Defensive Player. And Iman Kita Most Improved. Trey and Clutch Player. Depoy going to Chris Finch. Obviously, he can't win Defensive Player. He's a head coach. Coach the year, I meant to say, going to, Chris Finch. Executive going to Nathan Mack. NBA Cup MVP with the Trey. He's your All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. But at the end of the season, we finished off as a play-in team. We finished off as the 7th seed. So at least we got into the play-in. At least that's something. So we went 39-43 in this team, which isn't great. Obviously, we'll improve. We had about 22 from Pascal Siakam, 19.5 from Benedict Mathurin, 16 from TJ McConnell. So yeah, his role was definitely stepped up. That's from Halliburton. 13 from Obi Toppin, 12 from Nimhara, 12 from Nesmith, 12 from Ray J. Dennis. He's actually been someone that's been playing for the Indiana Pacers, but he isn't a two-way contract though. 9 from Matt McClung, 9 from Jackson, 8 from Walker, 7 from Jay Huff, 6 from Shepherd, and then, all right. In the first game of the play, we do got the Toronto Raptors. We are going to win. Just like that, we're in the playoffs, and we got the Atlanta Hawks. So, obviously don't know if we get the same playoff magic without Halliburton, who's kind of making the magic happen. But the Hawks are fully healthy, so this might be tough. Against Atlanta, we are actually going to sweep them. Wow, that's something I did not expect. So even without Halliburton, we're still going to make it to the second round, which is a great sign. I don't know about you guys, it is a great sign. So I'm going to go 8-man rotation, and we'll see if that changes something. Maybe we can go to the third round, but we do got Cleveland now, which you can't argue is a better team. They also haven't been off to the best start. It is only the first couple. It's literally the first week of the NBA season, so we can't really judge teams yet. But against Cleveland, we are going to go ahead. Wow, we were up 2-0. With Halliburton in that series, I definitely think we beat the Cavaliers. Aaron Nesmith also got injured, torn right foot ligament. He was averaging 15 points per game. He got hurt in game 1. Even with Nesmith, would we had to win? Would have won with Nesmith? Who knows? He recently got extended by the Pacers as well. But yeah, I'm really excited how this team could do. Obviously, Mather will be a free agent this year. Dallas is going to win the championship, which I'm not surprised of. LeBron James is going to retire. He's injured to start the season. Heading into the draft lottery, we won't have a lottery pick. There are some first-round picks needed fixed. Like the Rockets obviously shouldn't have the Brooklyn Nets pick. And then there's some other picks needed. That the Suns, I'm pretty sure they don't have an unprotected pick. The Pelicans don't have their pick. It's weird. I don't know why 2K doesn't have it fixed. We also should have the 16th pick. Obviously, if you remember, the Pacers got their first-round pick back in 2026 before Halliburton got injured, which is crazy that the Pacers did that. But, I'm definitely going to go ahead and fix these picks. All right, so I fixed the first round pick. It also crazy to me that the Pelicans literally traded 2 potential lottery picks in this draft. Like, they literally just gave those up for Derek Queen, and they traded with the Pacers. They got, I believe they got a first round pick. Yeah, they literally traded all this for Derek Queen, which is insane. But we'll have the 16th pick in the draft. Obviously, got our pick back. So whoever the best player is, we'll draft. I think we'll be a lot better this year, especially with Halliburton back to the Rockets. Oh damn, I forgot to fix that. That's the only pick I forgot to fix. I'll put the bands on the Brooklyn Nets in just a second. Damn, okay. We have pick 16 though, so we got Darius Cuff Jr. We could definitely use a backup point guard for the future, so I don't hate this. We got Yaxel, we got Bennett, Dame Sar. So I guess we go look at their so Darius is an all-star. We know he becomes pretty good. Starter. I would love to draft like an all-star potential here. Dame Sar as all-star, but so it's kind of between Dame Sar, like Tahad Pettiford here. Um, Lon Love, and he's pretty good, but it's probably for me. It's with Darius and Dame Sar. I know Dame Sar's pretty good in this game too, but it's been a minute since I took Darius Cup Jr. So Darius, welcome to the team. He'll be our future backup point guard, and then we could take Flory with this pick again. Those will be my 2 first-round picks. I actually do like those picks a lot. I'm gonna go on and put AJ Bands on the Nets really quickly. All right, so heading into free agency, we accepted everybody's team option, and we extend the qualifying offer to Benedict Mathurin and Talon Peters. So heading into free agency, though, we don't have much money. Obviously, Mathurin is somebody we 100% want back. He is going to be a part of this future 100%. So I'm going to offer Benedict Mathurin an extension. Can we get him to like 19 million for 4 years? That would be a steal of a contract. So we are going to get Mathurin for that contract. So I feel like it's a steal. I'm fine with announcing everybody else. Peter actually develops really nice in this game, so I'm actually going to see if I can keep him for like, the 15th out of spot. If we can sign him with a 2-way contract, I wouldn't mind that either. But we have 16 players in the team right now. So got Halliburton, TJ McConnell, Darius Cuff. I know TJ McConnell's going to regress, so maybe it didn't make sense to accept like McClung because we literally have 16 players, but it's whatever. Nembhard, Ben Shepherd, Neesmith, Mathurin. We got Siakam, Obi Toppin, Jarris Walker, Flory. We got Jay Huff and Isaiah. So I guess it wouldn't make sense to actually make a trade here. It's already have these players in our roster, and then Peter's going to be coming back. He's going to take up the last spot. So yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to make a trade. Not right now. I think I'll wait to see how play progression looks for it before we consider making a trade. I think that's what I'll do. Play progression actually looks nice, man. I know Siakam regresses, so I'm going to have to keep... I think we'll keep Siakam for like maybe 2 more years, then we could change. I know he regresses really quickly. Nembhard is up to an 85. Mather's up to an 83. Obi Toppin up to an 81. Walker is up to a 79. McConnell's going down like a lot. Isaiah Jackson's up to a 76. So that's pretty huge. Then Johnny Furphy is up. Camden. We actually have a lot of young talent here, so... I think I kind of do want to make a trade for instance because we have kind of a log jam at some positions. So, yeah, I definitely think we'll use somebody in the street to go after our starting center now because we want to contend. We saw what we could do last year. Made it to the second round without Tyrese Halliburton. Imagine what we could do with Tyrese Halliburton back and a Miles Turner replacement. I want to see if I could trade for Vince Zubac. I'm going to offer Obi Toppin, Ben Shepherd, Flory, and a 2027 unprotected first-round pick as 2-star value for Zubac. I'll offer it, and they agree. Just like that, we get a Vince Zubac to be our starting center, at least for now. But obviously, that does shrink in our roster to 15 players now. So we'll be good. So, yeah, we can officially head to the next season with Zubac and Halliburton back. I absolutely love that. Here's your rotation heading into the season. So Tyrese Halliburton's officially back. Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam, and Vincent Zubac. Aaron Neesmith, Jarris Walker, TJ McConnell, and then we'll probably go 10-man rotation and get that'll get Jay Huff and Isaiah Jackson in the rotation. I don't want to play 2 centers off the bench. I think I'd rather play Darius these minutes over, I guess, Isaiah Jackson. So here's I know Jackson's starting for us next year, but I'm gonna put Darius in the rotation. And then, yeah, this will be our 10 rotation. I'm cool with that. Honestly, we might move McConnell to the 2 or something like that, but all's leave it the way it is. Obviously, we're still not done with this season. We still have 9 more seasons left, so obviously we have a lot to think about. But so far, starting off undefeated. Let's keep this up. Wins the MVP. Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year in Utah. 6-man going to Kimra Boozer in Orlando. That's a good addition for them. But Depoy 1 goes to Wembanyama again. Most crew going to Rob Dillingham. Clutch player going to Cade. Chris Finch, back-to-back Coach of the Year. Nathan Mack, executive. Here's an All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team. HTA is injured right now. Here's an All-NBA third team. We did finish off as number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. So just like that, after one bad year, we are officially back. 63-92 on this season, and I think Pacers fans want one thing, and that's to get their revenge on the freaking Thunder, man. So Halliburton came back, averaged 21-10. So yeah, that's a great. He played 71 games, 20 from Siakam, 18 from Mathurin, 11 from Jarris Walker. So will he be afraid in this offseason? He would. So I think we re-signed this, honestly. 11 points on pretty solid rebounding, pretty good defense too, and great three-point shooting. I think we re-signed our 3-and-D player, dude. We had about 11 from Neesmith. We had 10 or 11 and 10 and 1.5 blocks from Zubac. So yeah, 10.5 from Nimhard. Sprained left knee. He is day-to-day though. So he'll be back probably just after 1 or 2 games. 10 points from TJ McConnell, 6 from Isaiah Jackson, 5 from Jay Huff. He is out 4 to 6 weeks with a pulled right calf muscle. And we have 5 from Darius and then 3 from Johnny Furpey. McClung, Jones, and Peter played a little bit. But all right, it's time to see if we can go ahead and take down our first round matchup. We're going to go 8-minute rotation. We're also going to shrink the bench utilization down a ton. As in round 1, we have the Orlando Magic. So Jalen Suggs, Desmond Bean, another team that hasn't been off to the greatest start, but obviously, here now they have Cameron Boozer, so this will be tough. Against Orlando, we are going to go ahead and, wow, we're going to lose in 7. We were healthy, right? Yeah, we just lost in 7, so damn, that's disappointing. Okay. Well, we're going to assume this year was a fluke, and I'm going to run it back with Siakam another year. I'm going to run it back one more year with Siakam. I'm guessing Bradley Beal retired off this injury because I think he would have played longer, but yeah, career-ending injury. That sucked to see, but okay. Heading inside the draft lottery here, we trade our 2027 pick to the Clippers, as we all know. And that pick ended up being pick 30, so we can't really be too mad about that. Rick Carlisle will remain the head coach, but I don't know, man. After losing around one like that, hot seat might be on the way. But okay. I do maybe want to upgrade something in the offseason, so I don't know what it's going to be, but I do want to upgrade something. What would Jarris Walker be at small forward? He would be okay, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to move Neesmith to the 2, then Walker to small forward, but I'm going to do that after we resign him because I don't want him asking for more money now that he moves his position. Also, I think TJ McConnell just retired, so I guess we get off of his contract, but I kind of did want to use the contract in a trade if I would know he was going to retire, but oh well, yeah, there he is. You're retired, but okay. I'm gonna skip past the draft. Also, we don't have a pick, so we got a second round pick. Anthony Robertson, I guess we'll sign him. Jay Huff, I think we'll decline him after injury. Johnny Furd, we're gonna accept. Qualifying offers, the guy Jarris Walker. I'm gonna extend Peter once again, but I do want to re-sign both of those guys. And we don't have much money in free agency. We do have like money for like an MPJ or a Jordan Poole. We want to go that direction. Which do we want to? Let's see. So Halliburton. Darius is now the long-term. He's now going to be our backup point guard fully. Cam Jones, can we move him to the 2? Would he be moving to the 2? Cam Jones would go up to a 72 overall. Nothing crazy, but I'll still move him there because I feel like he could play a shooting guard for us. So, yeah, we'll do that. Halliburton, Acuff, Andrew Nembhard, Cam Jones, Neesmith will slide to the 2, Siakam, and then we just need really like a backup center maybe. Can we get a backup center upgrade? Jalen Williams, I guess. He would bring some floor spacing, so Jalen Williams for the minimum, I wouldn't hate that as well. And then maybe we sign Jordan for some scoring off the bench, but we don't need that. I think I am gonna go and just pay. Actually, we'll wait on Jarris. I'm gonna wait on Jarris Walker, and then do we want to sign MPJ to be like a 3-and-D wing? We don't really need that though. We just need basically a backup center upgrade. We're good, but we already got that. So I'll probably just run it back into the year, like I said, and then Peter and then Jarris Walker will be our last 2 additions to the team. So Jalen Williams, and then wait on day 12 for Jarris Walker, being as cheap as possible. He has 1 offer from the Nets coming in, so we'll match that offer 100%. Whatever it says, I need to match it. So we're gonna match that offer for Jarris Walker. Even though I'm saying I shouldn't, I'm gonna go ahead and match because he actually played pretty good for us. And then for depth, I will go and sign a guy like Precious Achiuwa for the minimum as well. Actually, we might not have enough. Actually, we do. Yeah, so we'll just sign that, and then we'll go ahead and sign Peter, and then we'll be good after that. All right, so Siakam is going down 1 overall. So we might be in the last couple of years with Siakam. He's an expiring contract, so like I said, if we go win this year, I'd love that. We'll see if we extend him at the deadlines. We want to sign as well. Nembhard's 85. Jarris Walker is up, and veteran managers are both up. Darius up to an 80. So, yeah, player progression looks great. Jalen Williams is up. Johnny Furpey could be a guy. Peter's also up. So, yeah, I'm absolutely loving how it's looking like, and I'll see you guys in the rotation. All right, your rotation heading into this season is Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nembhard, Benedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam, Vincent Zubac, Jarris Walker, Aaron Neesmith, Darius Acuff Jr., Jalen Williams, and Johnny Furpey as the 10. 10-man rotation. So I absolutely love this 10-man rotation. In my opinion, I think it's really good. We're running a perimeter-centric system. We're almost five-star system at perimeter-centric. The only guy that doesn't really fit the system that well is Zubac, which is interesting. I mean, I'm obviously not going to play Jarris Walker at center. I guess Isaiah Jackson would be a better fit in the system, but obviously Zubac is a better player, so he'll start. But yeah, I'll see you guys at the end of the season. Hopefully this year we can go far in the playoffs again, like how we did, and then we can finally win this championship for this Pacers roster. Nikola Jokic went to another MVP. Bob Ozzie Rookie of the Year in Sacramento. Mikael Brown, sixth man, Wemby Defensive Player. But Rick Carlisle won Coach of the Year, 67 and 15. NBA Cup MVP went to Benedict Mathurin. Wow, he must have had a great season for us. So yeah, things were really good this season. We ended up being the number one seed once again. Hopefully we don't get upset in round one again. Now that would suck. Player stats, we had about 21 from Mathurin. And okay, I was thank goodness the only day to day. But Halliburton will return to the playoffs in a couple of games, so that's good. 19 from Seattle, but Madden leading the way in scoring is absolutely insane. It's something I did not expect. So yeah, we had a bunch of players scoring for us, which is great. We had about 15 from Jarris Walker, so looks like he's improving every season at this point. So more points, more rebounds, more assists, more steals, more blocks, more efficient from three. 12 from Darius a couple off the bench with 5 assists. We have like a backup playmaker. 12, 10, and a block from Zubac. We had 11 from Nembhard, 11 from Neesmith. We had about 8 from Furby, 5 from Isaiah Jackson, 5 from Jalen Williams, 3 from Achua, and then 1 from Cam Jones, 1.5. So yeah, once we get Halliburton back, we can actually start rolling. I'm gonna go a 9-man rotation. Yeah, so that's what we're going to run. All right, we got Cleveland in round one. Hopefully, we can make it past them. I'm guessing Mitchell's injured, and Donovan Mitchell is not injured. He left the team. But let's see what happens. So in game one, we're gonna take is Halliburton back now, or is Halliburton is back? So I think he actually played game one. He did. So that's great. And I believe the other guys back too, or yeah, Darius was healthy anyway. All right, we won game one. We're gonna win game two. Can we just sweep them? We do. Okay. Now we got Atlanta. So open for and Halliburton gets injured right after that. So he is out. Okay, day to day. Right finger hairline fracture. He got hurt in the last game, but we still were able to win without him, though. At least he's only day to day, so I can't really be mad. We got Atlanta now, though, and they honestly look fully healthy. Trae Young, whatever. I think we lost this team earlier in the video, but they're gonna take game one. We're gonna even it up. They're up 2-1. They're up 3-1, and so far, man, we haven't had much luck in the playoffs, but the second round at least gets to the conference finals, right? Well, right now. I think Halliburton's back. So right now we'd love to force a game 7 if we could, but so far, man, it's not looking like we're gonna lose. So 120 to 108. Not good. Siakam might be a little cheaper this season, so I might keep him for one more season. He has been regressing as hard as I thought he would, so we might keep him as hope for more play progression. I don't know. But so far has been working. Whatever we have has not been working, man. We move on from Rick Carlisle and go after like Nick Nurse or somebody or like Tyronn. We might have to go a direction, but which I think I will do. I'm gonna fire Rick Carlisle. So Rick Carlisle, I know he's like been a coach for the Pacers for a while, but obviously a coaching change can happen at any minute. So I'm gonna fire him. I'm gonna go after somebody else, man, because I feel like at this point we might have to. So Rick Carlisle, we're gonna fire him. I'm gonna go after like Nick Nurse or Tyronn. It's been a minute since we Pacers had a new head coach, but that's what I'm gonna do. So Nick Nurse or Tyronn Lue, maybe even Quinn Snyder, one of these guys, they want to be the coach of the Indiana Pacers. And all of them declined, but okay, so no, Tyronn Lue, Quinn Snyder we get. I think I'll get Tyronn Lue, though. I think Tyronn Lue would be a great coach for the team, so I'll get him. And then we have the 30th pick in the draft and a couple second-round picks, so we'll see who we can draft here. So at pick 30, we got King Gibson, we got Zion Green, Gabe Neesmith, Josh Leonard. I'm not taking a guard again. That's what I don't know. But I wouldn't mind King Gibbs, maybe Zion Green. I know he develops pretty good. I'm going to take Josh Leonard. So Josh Leonard with this pick. With our other pick, I'll go ahead and take Jalen Mitchell. So welcome to the team. 2 forwards and 1 two-way contract. Wally Higgins. So we'll do that. Darius will accept Cam Jones. I'm going to decline Anthony Robertson. Qualifying offers, Peter. I'm not going to extend him again. But hanging in a free agency. Okay, yeah, we have a bunch of frees we have to worry about. So Nembhard is obviously somebody I want back. I'm surprised he doesn't have way more offers than this, but we're going to re-sign Andrew Nembhard, Wiz asking for. Siakam has an offer from the Dallas Mavericks coming in, which maybe I should have extended him, honestly, but we're going to have to overpay on him now. But he won't be, like I said, as expensive as he was before. So I'm going to offer him his extension, and he will sign with us. And then Isaiah Jackson, Vincent Zubac will be the last guy we offer, or the next guy we offer. We don't want to lose him either. So Zubac should sign, and he does. We get all these guys back, which we love, and then we want to sign Isaiah Jackson back. We want to go after somebody different. I think I want to go after somebody different. Furpy is relatively cheap. I wouldn't mind bringing him back either. Then Peter, which I guess you could bring him back. I'm going to re-sign these guys first. We're going to re-sign these guys, and we have some rest of money as well. So Halliburton, Darius, Nimhard, Aaron Neesmith. We got Benedict Mann, which he's been amazing throughout this video. Jarris Walker, Furpy, Jalen Mitchell, Josh Leonard. So we need, obviously, front court depth. That's one thing we need. Even if it means we have to make a trade for a center. I know Jaden Hardy's pretty good in this game, but even if it means we have to trade for a center, I don't like any of these options, I'll be honest with you. I know Claxton, Robert Williams are going to regress. Anybody we sign here is probably going to regress or just not good enough. So I think I will make a trade for a better backup center, unless there's really no center. I wouldn't mind Mitchell Robinson or Iguodaro, two options I would love to have, but looks like we're not be able to afford them. So I think we have to make a trade if we do want to get a front court upgrade. And Brooklyn Nets would give us Mark Williams. We're going to offer Johnny Furpy, Jalen Mitchell, and then maybe like Cam Jones, and that might be it. Maybe it's a couple second-round picks. I don't know if they do this, but they'll offer it. They agree. So Mark Williams would be our new backup center. I know, there's some mixed opinions on Mark Williams, which I do understand he's really injured in real life, but for now, I'd absolutely love to have Mark Williams. Always let 2K figure out the rest of the depth, man. So yeah, Halliburton is only going down one overall. Siakam, though, is starting to regress. So yeah, this will probably be Siakam's last year with this team. If it doesn't work this year, we got Zubac going down too. But if it doesn't work this year, there will be some tough decisions we have to do. Because obviously, I feel like the team's good enough, man. We haven't gone really far in the playoffs, but maybe this is the year. We've been the 1 seed for 2 straight years in this point. We'll see if we can make it 3, but this is the year. I'm hoping this is the year. This will be the year, actually. I'm speaking it into existence right now. This will be the year. But we're running a defensive system, obviously. We're better on perimeter centric. Well, at least we were. But I'm going to get you to run that. Actually, Sandy's preferred system is balance, and we'd be the same thing. I'm going to run a balance system. Oh, that's probably because Walker isn't. It's probably because Benedict Mathen is the starter for whatever reason. But that'll change, and I'll see you guys at the end of the season. So I'll start Mathurin, but this is your rotation, I guess. I am going to go 9-minute rotation, though, but yeah, I'll see you at the end of the season after we start Mathurin. At the end of the season, we are the #1 seed in the Eastern Conference. So that's great. We are injured, as you can see. We went 62-20 on this season. The Mavericks went 74-8, so yeah, if we make the finals, we're probably going to have to deal with them most likely if they're healthy. But player stats, we had about 23 from Halliburton. He played 63 games. We had about 22 from Mather. He only played 48 games. So 2 best players were injured. 19 points from Pascal Siakam. This will probably be his last. I still think he's really good. That's the problem. So I don't know. He also was a good 3-point shooter. I don't know, man. We had about 15 from Darius. We had about 12 from Jarris Walker, 11 from Zubac, 10 from Neesmith. Twisted right knees out 1 to 2 weeks. Nimhard is out for the season on a fractured right leg. That's actually so tough for us, dude. We need Nimhard, obviously. Although I would say that he wasn't the best this season. Only 9 points on not the best efficiency. That's what I will say, but I really think we'll still need him. But all right, that sucks. But obviously, maybe I should have signed depth. Maybe I should have because we don't have anybody to play in the March spot. But I'll go 8-minute rotation. I know I should have signed some players since the CPU doesn't really sign good players that much. But yeah, this guy Hugo will be playing. Don't know much about him. So I should have signed some depth. But Neesmith will be back soon. All right. In round one, we got Detroit. So without Nimhard here, we got Cade, Lonzo, Asar, Anthony Davis, and this team will be nice in his prime. But we'll see if we can beat the Detroit Pistons, as we are going to go ahead and beat them at 5. Now, this will be our chance to get to the conference finals, the 3rd round here against the New York Knicks. Mikal Bridges, Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG, JT Toppin, Cat, Malik Monk, Caleb Gaskins, DiVincenzo is back in New York. And it looks like they're fully healthy. This will be tough. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3. And they're going to take game 5. Oh, cool. Are they going to force game 7? No, we're going to beat them in 6 to play the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks have been a team that's kind of owned us. Darius Cuff Jr. is injured right now. Only guy I heard is Nimhard, like I said. Neesmith is back. He's starting at the 2. A cuff, twisted right ankle. Oh, okay. He's day to day. He'll be back though. All right. Atlanta's been a team that has railed us. Trey Young, but he's down to an 81 overall. He must be like really injured. They got Isaiah Stewart at center. They got to be injured somewhere. So no, I guess Isaiah Stewart's just the starter. Are they like injured? I think they are. Yeah. Okay. Trey Young straight at MCL. He's down to an 81 overall though, so that should definitely help us out. Game 1, we're gonna take. Good start. Game 2, we're gonna take. Game 3, we're gonna sweep them. We're gonna sweep them just like that. And now we got the Dallas Mavericks. So this was expected. Mavericks only lost 2 games in the playoffs. So I mean, they got Kyrie Irving. They were able to get Jalen Green, Cooper Flagg, Ron Holland, Derek Lively, Gafford, Lou Dort, AJ Mitchell still off the bench for this team. Jake LaRavia. Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be tough, dude. Obi Toppin, looks like he might be hurt for them, but I don't really think he's gonna. I don't really think this matters. They even had Modest Buzelis, dude. They did. They really had Modest Buzelis too. He's out for the season on an ACL tear, and then Obi Toppin will be back 1 to 2 weeks. So yeah, they're not even. I thought this was at their full strength. They're not even at their full strength, dude. But here we go. They're gonna take game 1. Game 2, we'll go to them. Game 3, we'll go to us. We even it up 2 to 2. No, we're down 3 to 1. And wait, the series is not over yet. It is 100%. If we get forced to game 7, I'm confident in our group, but it just seems like this Mavericks team is just really good, and I don't think we're gonna have opportunity. I mean, it's a close game. We're gonna lose 102-97. So Mavericks will win the championship. Flag Fonz, VP. Yeah, this team, unless Kyrie Irving retires in the offseason, which he does, that should help out a little bit. But I don't know. That definitely sucked a lot. I ain't gonna lie with you. We got pick 29 in the draft, so honestly, I guess what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and draft with this pick, right? I mean, I do still want to trade. I know he's going to regress. I'm going to trade Sam. He's 35 years old, pushing 36. I think it's definitely time for us to trade him before draft night. So that's what I'll do. Making $28 million, so that's we still could keep him. But if Jarris Walker's making $31 million and Siakam making $28 million, I think we might have to trade away Siakam. And if Nemhard was healthy, I feel like we could have maybe beat the Mavericks, but I don't know. I can't really use excuses here. Honestly think this trade right here would be the best for us if we do want to go ahead and win a championship. It would be this trade with the Houston Rockets. So we can trade them Siakam and Josh Leonard for Şengün and a top 3 protected pick. Although I don't see one reason why the Rockets would do this and give us a pick back. I think we'd be giving them the first. I'll give them 2029 protected pick and our 2032 protected. If they want to really do this trade, I'm all in for this. So we can get Alfred Şengün from the Houston Rockets. He can be our new starting center. So we have an elite starting center now. He's 26 years old, so we can definitely do that. Just average almost 20 points per game, 8 rebounds. Yeah, he'll be good. Trust me. He can definitely play. Now we have to choose between Mark Williams or Vince Zubac. We will choose in a second. Now, we don't have a starting power forward, which I am aware of, but I think we can make a trade for that, or we can just play Jarris Walker at power forward. We will figure that out in just a second here, but we're going to accept Darius. Qualifying offers. I'm not going to extend anybody here. Free agency, Aaron Neesmith is somebody I obviously want to bring back as a great role player. Tyrese Halliburton. Cannot let him go as well. And he has a big offer from Philadelphia coming in. So, yeah, we can't let Halliburton go. Which he's actually, dude, he wants to go to Philly. We might actually lose Tyrese Halliburton here. If we lose Halliburton, bro, I'd honestly be so mad. But I don't think he'd honestly leave us. There's no way, right? No shot. Yeah, there was no way he was leaving us. So yeah, Halliburton is back on this team as well as Aaron Neesmith. I was about to say, we still have Mark Williams, bro. So okay. We could trade Zubac for a power forward in this role with Mark Williams. I think I'll honestly do because this is going to be a very expensive center rotation. Zubac is making, I mean, it's not really that expensive, obviously, but I don't know. I still think for just better team success, we might have to trade for at least a reliable starting power forward. We won't have this money, so I am going to re-sign Mark Williams for cheap as well. He'll be relatively cheap, so I'm going to re-sign him. We'll have these 3 back, and then we don't have enough money to sign a power forward, right? Yes, we don't. Okay. So I think this is where we make a trade using Zubac's contract to get a power forward. So we have our guard rotation figured out and our forward. We just need a power forward rotation, and I think we're chilling. All right, look, yeah, I got 2 trade targets in mind. I don't want to make a trade with the Rockets again, but it was going after Jabari Smith Jr. Now, I don't want to do that again. So what I'm going to go after is the power forward It's Jalen Johnson. That's who I want to go after. Jalen Johnson's the guy I want. I don't know if the Hawks are contending. I don't even know if we'll be able to match his contract, but I'll try using Zubac's contract. Actually, we're gonna be able to match it. I'm pretty sure. So actually, never mind. We weren't able to match it. So yeah, unless we trade like I'm not doing that. I'm not trading Mather or anybody. So yeah, I mean Jalen Johnson make it 20 million. I guess is a little too much. Okay, let me get out of this. Damn. Okay, can I like sign and trade anybody? We can't even sign and trade anybody. So yeah, I guess it would be too much money. I mean, I don't expect it to be at the nines, but it would be too much money. Who else can we go after? I'm clicking all the wrong buttons. Who else can I go after without making around Zubac's money? So man, Dalen Johnson making so much money. Jerry Jackson making 25 million. So if we can just come in and play defense here, I wouldn't hate that at all. I mean, is there any centers that can move to power forward or small forwards that can move to power forward? No. Now we could run a double big lineup. I wouldn't be mad about that, but I'm not really liking. Is there any small forwards that can move to power forward though? So, MPJ is one of those guys. Might be a little too old though. Jalen Wells, he's 6'8", dude. He could play power forward for us, but I just don't know if he has the build to play power forward. Stokes. I mean, since the Grizzlies already have a bunch of forwards, would they be willing to trade us? I mean, maybe. Who knows? Wiggins, Solomon, Ace Bailey. Like, I don't really think these options are really like. I mean, we can make a trade them. It's $51 million. You can't do that. Jaden McDaniel is on the dude. Jaden McDaniel is on the Mavericks, bro. If he wasn't on Dallas, I'd 100% make that trade. But since he's on Dallas, I don't want to make a trade with the Mavericks. Hate the Mavericks, but yeah, I think that guy, the guy we go after. So, Jaren Jackson Jr. I don't have much success with you in 2K, but just for this video, I wouldn't be able to match that either, dude. What am I doing? The guy I want to go after is Jalen Johnson on the Atlanta Hawks. They're making trade with the Eastern Conference rival here. They do decline me, which is fair. Although a couple second-round picks is really all I have to throw at them. If we're really aggressive, we can trade 2 first-round picks, which I actually think I'm going to do. This will be our last tradable first-round pick. We have nobody else available for it. I'm not trading Halliburton, Şengün, Mathurin, Walker, Acuff, Neesmith, or Mark Williams. We need him for the backup center role. I'm not trading any of these guys, so I think we'd have to go ahead and trade the 2 first. They still say no. Really? Second-round pick, another second-round pick. Man, they really said no to this. Wow, that is really shocking. I'm nice for them to say no. Is there like anybody so we can we could try after the draft, I guess, but I don't want him to regress. So this Hugo guy, he's gone. Never mind. Can't really sign to anybody. So for the time being, I will sign some depth and then we'll figure it out. I really shocked they really said no to Tyrese Proctor. Dante DiVincenzo will be 2 solid guards, or we can just bring in Desmond Bane. He could play a role for us. And then third string center, Isaiah Stewart. I guess we'll sign these guys, and then Simide, Isaiah Stewart, and then Rui Hachimura wouldn't be bad. So sign these guys at minimums, and that should be good. All we need now is freaking Jalen Johnson. I'm so surprised that trade didn't go through. I know we're not supposed to trade players we just signed. Actually, Proctor is really actually damn good. Never mind. I was just gonna throw Proctor in there. What if we trade away DiVincenzo? I know I'm not supposed to sign players that just signed, but I'm gonna do it because I feel like they should just agree to that anyway. So I don't know if I'm supposed to do that. That's my bad. I'll never do it again. But that's what we're doing right now. Bane could play a role. I said Proctor, and then we just probably need like another wing maybe. So Markkanen, Tari Easton's here, Patrick Williams. I don't want to sign anybody too expensive. So Peter Washington will be the last guy we sign, and we'll go straight to player progression. Player progression looks great too. Şengün is up, Mathurin's up, Darius is up, Walker, Johnson, Neesmith, Mark Williams is up. The only guys going down are like Nembhard and Desmond Bane. Maybe we consider trading Andrew Nembhard if he's not having a good season again, and if he is really injured throughout this season. You can't trade an injured player for some reason, but we'll definitely consider it, honestly. Into this season going to be Halliburton, Nembhard, Mathurin, Jalen Johnson, and Şengün. So a little bit of a new look here, as you can see. Acuff Jr., Jarris Walker, Neesmith, Mark Williams, and Desmond Bane, I guess, will be the 10 rotation. So leave it like that. Nembhard being back to help us out a ton. I just won a championship in this video, man. That's really all I want. We'll see if we can do it. I'm not making any trades at the trade deadline, but I am stopping at the extension deadline and make some moves right now. And that is to extend Benedict Mathurin, man. He's been good enough to where I feel he deserves an extension at this point. He's been a really solid player. He's asked for $42 million. and I feel like we have to pay him that. Obviously, he's gonna probably get that offer in free agency, so I'm just gonna plan ahead of time and give him the contract. So that's obviously we're giving Benedict Mather an absolute bag. Jarris Walker and Jalen Johnson will both be free agents next year, but they don't want to sign an extension. Jalen Johnson isn't trying to, as well as Jarris Walker isn't trying to. So yeah, they'll probably test free agency. But other than that, I'm comfortable with locking up Mather. Right now, we're 49-14. Let's keep it up and let's get this championship in the playoffs. Ja Morant in a Los Angeles Lakers jersey wins the MVP. Okay. A lot of things that happened if that happened. Probably Luka Doncic left. Garma, rookie of the year. About the end of the season, yeah, Luka went to the Clippers. So, okay. Clearly joined the other LA team. But yeah, it's definitely weird to see. The Mavericks were still the 1 seed. We ended up falling off to the 2 seed, interestingly enough. We still won 61 games. We're tied with the 2 seed, actually, with the Bulls. So the Eastern Conference is a lot more competitive. The Magic are good. We're good. The Bulls are always good. So yeah, there's a lot more competitive teams here. So we'll have to definitely prepare ourselves. What did the Mavericks go? 63-19. Not as crazy as last year, but and the whole team's injured. Okay. Halliburton with 20 and a half points, 19 from Şengün, 18 from Mathurin, 15 from Darius Akup Jr. Jalen Johnson, the first injury. He's out for 4 to 6 weeks with a broken left leg. Okay, Desmond Bain with 10. So he actually was a pretty good, solid addition for the minimum contract. So I'll take that. Jarris Walker with 9. Mark Williams, their backup center. Another broken leg. He's out for 6 to 8 weeks. So, yeah, Nimhard, and then Aaron Neesmith is out for 1 to 2 weeks of left knee tendinitis. So, three really important players to this team are banged up. So they want to start Bain over Nimhard. It's insane, but I guess we'll let it happen. We'll go 8-man rotation, and we'll see if we can get this done. Proctor will be in the rotation now with all these injuries we have on our team, but yeah, this is exactly what's going to happen here. So in round, we got Detroit. So Cade, Richmond, Asar. At least I know his team isn't that good, so we should be good. Cade is literally carrying this team, and he's injured. He's down to an 84 overall. So, yeah, glad Pistons, unless they're missing some big injury, this team is absolutely not good. We should not lose this team at all. This is so bad. Yeah, we're going to beat them. Wait, I was looking at the wrong thing. We were playing. Thought we were the 1 seed. Oh, my goodness. Well, we lost in round 1 anyway, dude. Goodness. Okay. We lost in round anyway. So it really wouldn't have mattered without Jalen Johnson, Mark Williams, without those guys, we probably weren't going far anyway. We had the Raptors. Dude, I thought I was so used to us being the 1 seed. I thought we were playing the Pistons. We were playing the Raptors this whole time, and I didn't even paying attention. Well, I'm not going to make any significant moves. I'm just going to hope that, if we're healthy, if we get it done. But damn, losing in round 1 definitely sucks too. Like, gosh, bro. We gotta lock in, man. We absolutely gotta lock in. Maybe we should have kept Rick Carlisle. So far, we're on the trajectory of not getting any championship in this 10-year rebuild, which is absolutely not good. So, Darius is the only thing we have to worry about in free agency. Oh, yeah, forgot about Jarris Walker and Jalen Johnson. Walker doesn't have any good offers, so we're going to have to once again be an expensive team this offseason. Darius wants to go to Toronto, but I'm matching that contract. They're not going anywhere. Then Jarris Walker asking for a bag. Jalen Johnson asks for a bag. So we're going to have to give out the big bucks in the offseason. But this is what we have to do if we want to keep our team together for a championship. So we're giving almost three max contracts out, but we have to do it, bro. So we're definitely really expensive right now. But Tyrese Halliburton, Darius, Andrew Nimhart, Neesmith, Mather, we just paid him. So yeah, we are paying a lot right now. I'm surprised we're able to afford that, but we are, which is great. So now we need some depth. After we sign our depth, I guess I'll see you guys in the rotation. All right, so here's going to be your rotation into the season. I decided if we don't win a championship this year, Tyronn Lue will get a new head coach again. So Tyrese Halliburton, Andrew Nimhart, Benedict Mathurin, Jalen Johnson, Alfred Şengün, Darius Akup, Jarris Walker, Mark Williams, Aaron Neesmith, and Jaderson. Let's see win the final, or at least we make the finals, or win the finals. That's the expectation. Then Tyronn Lue will be gone. I'm just how it's going to be. We haven't been to the conference finals yet. I don't think so. Actually, no, I'm wrong. I think we've been to the finals. We lost to the Dallas Mavericks, of course. But I'll see you guys at the end of the season. I think this is our best record throughout this whole 10-year rebuild. So we went 67 and 15 on this season. I also won Executive of the Year, so that's cool. But yeah, 67 and 15. Love to see that. And the Mavericks were the number 1 seed, which was the San Antonio Spurs. So I don't even know if I should be happy about that. Halliburton is bench right now, which is absolutely insane. Obviously, we're not going to continue to bench him, right? Why they want to? I can't let that. Okay, they'll eventually put him back, but Aaron Neesmith is hurt. I signed Josh Pearson because I think he could eventually replace Neesmith. And so far, man, it's looking like he might be a good replacement. So we'll probably trade Neesmith later. But yeah, they want to bench Halliburton, which he won't obviously stay benched. But for now, I want to do it. I don't know why. We got Toronto round one against the Raptors. We're going to go ahead and beat them at 5. Let me look at the players. I don't think I looked at those. So we had about 21.5 from Şengün, 20 from Mathurin, 18 from Halliburton, 15 from Darius. We had 13 from Jalen Johnson, 10 from Richardson, 10 from Walker, 7 from Nembhard, 7.5 from Mark Williams, 7 from Neesmith, 3 from Keon Ellis, which I did sign some of these guys. But do I want to go back to starting Halliburton? No, okay, he's playing. Oh, they want to start on both. Why didn't they just say that? I can move Halliburton to the 2 if they don't really want to do that. So let me fix this. If they really want to start on both, which I don't understand. Will it be good defensively? Yeah, actually would be. Darius has really good defense. Okay, I'll start on both. They want to start on both. So let me go ahead and do that really quick. All right, so since Darius the Cuff has good defense, I'm gonna start Tyrese Halliburton and him together and move Andrew Nembhard to the bench, and then we'll just figure it out from there. Okay, so that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do. Yes, Nembhard's also cold, so it'll make sense to bench him. We got Chicago around 2, so we got Omer Mayer, Daniel G. Jackson. So this would be our chance here, man. I really like our pathway right now. We're gonna take game 1. We're gonna take game 2. They're gonna take game 3. We're gonna take game 4. We're gonna beat them at 5 to play the Boston Celtics. So I'm expecting to play Orlando, but Boston has Tahat Pettiford. They got Sir. Okay, whoever this is, he's averaging 22 points per game on incredible efficiency. So I am definitely terrified. They got D. Clan. They got Jason Tatum still, which makes sense. Kristen Knight, Payne Pritchard, Mitchell Robinson, Flory. Okay, I mean, it's not a bad Celtics team. We're definitely with some competition here. Yeah, they're going to take game 1. We're going to even it up, though. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1, and we're going to beat them if I have to play San Antonio. So San Antonio swept the Mavericks, so let's Dallas regress. Okay, Dallas is not a Cooper Flag. I'm guessing that's probably the reason why they lost. Yeah, out for this season or broken right leg. But he did get hurt in the Spurs series, and they already did lose game 1, and they were on the verge of losing game 2, so they got cooked in game 2. So I don't know. Maybe the Spurs are the real deal, dude. It's going to be tough, though. So they have De'Aaron Fox still, Dylan Harper, Carter Bryant, Jeremy Sohan, Wemby. They have a guard, a heavy lineup, dude. They got Trae Young, Stephon Castle still here. How is this team succeeding with all these guards, dude? Okay, well, we're fully healthy heading to the playoffs, too. So they want to start. They want to bench Mathurin, too. All right, well, game 1, they're going to take. Game 2, they're going to take. Game 3. Yeah, I thought we had a chance. I really thought we had a chance, man. Okay, Halliburton got hurt, but he's obviously playing due to sore left knee. But damn, man, we honestly might be out. Might be out, bro. They want to go ahead and start a cuff now. Thought he was starting already, but all right. We might be being eliminated by the Spurs. It sucks so bad. I really thought this was our opportunity to go do something, but gonna lose to San Antonio. So lose to Dallas, San Antonio. We're out of the playoffs. Player retirements, man, that definitely does suck a ton. But heading into the draft lottery, I don't even know anymore, dude. I really thought that was. I didn't not expect to lose to San Antonio there. Well, I said if we made the finals, I wasn't gonna fire Tyronn Lue, so I'm not gonna fire him. But really thought that was the year, man. There's still some things we could do, 100%. But still some things we could do. Still some things we could do. I think I know what we need to do. I think we need to get our bench a little bit better because our offense and defensive rating was pretty good. We were like number 2 and we were both number 2 in offensive and defensive rating. So our bench points were 24. So we need to get a way better bench, I'm guessing. So yeah, we need to get a better bench. So that was bench scoring. Look at our bench percentage as well. It's just not good. So we definitely need a better bench, man. So we want to be a contender. Our bench has to be a little bit better. So we need more bench scoring. So Nembhard and Neesmith, they'll eliminate trade finally. See if we can get somebody that can score off the bench, obviously. So Jackson and Kobe White could definitely score off the bench. So I don't hate this at all. So we can get 2 really good bench scores. Asa Newell. I'm looking for like a guy that can actually give you points off the bench. So Phil on, but Cameron Whitmore could definitely score. I know he could score, so we can go after Cameron Whitmore, or we go after G. Jackson and Kobe White. I don't really think we really need Kobe White that much. Cameron Whitmore would definitely give us some bench scoring. but we could get two players that can help with that. So I don't know. That's tough, man. Do we really want to get G Jackson, Khalid White? I think Khalid White might regress. So just because Khalid White might regress, and I think Kid Whitmore might be a little bit better than G Jackson, I think I might do the Whitmore trade instead. We obviously have no room for G. Actually, we do. We definitely need a backup power forward, but I don't know. I'll do the trade for Kemba Whitmore. So Kemba Whitmore, welcome to the team. He'll probably be the backup too. I want probably Jackson Richardson will start. I didn't want to trade Nimhard, but by the way that was looking like, we kind of had to. Need Benedict Matthew will continue to play small forward. Darius Walker be the backup. We got Will Riley in the trade as well, isn't terrible. So yeah, Jackson Richardson's gonna take the spot. I expect him to develop as well. Then after that, really, we don't have a pick in the draft, so after this, I'm really just worried about, re-signing our players if they might need to re-sign. So actually, I have nobody who need to re-sign. So we'll just sign like Patrick Williams once again, another third string center like we usually do. So Kongwu and then a guard that can help us out. So Cam Thomas can definitely give us production, scoring, boost off the bench if we need him to sub in. Somebody fouls out or gets injured, obviously. We'll sign. I guess that'll be it. Those will be the three guys we sign. And then I will sign one more player. Give me Ryan Dunn, I guess. And then I'll go into you guys in the rotation. Actually, let me show you guys player progression first, man. Let me show you guys player progression. So Halliburton is down one overall and stuff. But Richardson's up to a 86 overall. So yeah, it made sense trading both of them. We unlocked Jack Richardson, and we got Kim Whitmore off the bench to help with our bench scoring. Cameron Thomas is regressing, but he's literally only here to somebody fouls out. And we need his bench production. So yeah, or I mean gets injured, but yeah, I'm absolutely loving this a lot. Hey, Wembanyama wins the MVP once again. Tower coach here, 64 and 18. Hoping for just the championship, man. Right now they're starting Kinmore, which I guess I'm not really mad at. But like I said, this will be our chance. I guess we could see, yeah, 64 and 18. Players had about 20 from Shangoon, 20 from Matherin, 18 from Tyler 15 from Whitmore, 15 from Richardson. So yeah, he was a great signing. I'm just knowing he'll be a free agent next year. So I don't know if we'll be able to re-sign him though. 13 from Darius, 12 from Jalen Johnson, and 9 from Jairus Walker, 8.5 from Thomas, 45% DC. He did what he was supposed to. 6 from Mark Williams, 3 and then 1. Did our bench scoring get better? Okay, let me see. Did Richardson start most of the year? He was back and forth. So I guess we still see our bench scoring got better though. We didn't really did what I wanted to do, or Whitmore's a full-time bench player, but I guess we'll see right now actually. So bench scoring, we did not really improve much because they were like back and forth with it. But whatever, man. We got more scores. I think we got better though, either way. But all right, we got Toronto round one. We'll see if we can take them down. We are gonna go ahead and beat them if I to play Philadelphia. So yeah, Philly has Maxey, McKing, Carter Knox, Mika, Edgecombe. They have this. I don't have a sad name, but they are fully healthy as well. They're missing Eric Dampier, I guess. So Eric Dampier will be out for the season on a lower leg strength route. He's actually pretty good for them too. So we'll see against Philadelphia. We're gonna sweep them to play Boston. So the Celtics have Jackson as a starting point guard. They have this guy once again. Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Chris Sinak, Kaminga, Duru, Keeson Wallace is here now. Robinson, they'll definitely give us trouble. They got Cesar Nunez as well. But they'll definitely give us trouble. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. They're going to take game 3. We're going to take game 4. And we're going to beat them if I have to play the Pelicans. Whoa. I wasn't paying attention to the West. So we don't have to do a San Antonio. We don't have to do a Dallas. Dallas didn't even make the playoffs, dude. Yeah, Dallas didn't have. They finished off as the play-in. So beautiful sight to see. The Pelicans look like they're a good team. So they got Stephen. We know he's good. They got Fears. They got Christian Collins. Okay, this is a good team. We might be absolutely good. No longer have Zion Williamson, but this I can say is a good team. So, we'll see. Jack Peterson will start now. We're fully healthy. We're fully healthy throughout the entire playoffs. This could be our chance, dude, against New Orleans. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3, and we're going to sweep them just like that. Win our first championship. Let's freaking go, man. Our draft pick goes to Houston. We have no team player options, no qualifying offers, straight to free agency. We have Alfred Şengün to worry about, which obviously want him back. Really, we don't have money to re-sign Şengün, bro. Well, obviously we're not letting Şengün. nothing. So somebody on this team, this expensive roster, is gonna have to go. So we obviously had to pay Halliburton a lot of money for him to resign. So he's making probably half the salary cap of 70 million, which I'm not mad at, but Darius, I mean, somebody has to go, dude. This right now is absolutely insane. Somebody has to go. I'm gonna make this year at the Memphis Grizzlies where we get two cheap players in Randolph Fox and Anthony Thompson here, two guys that could play a role for us, still relatively young as well. For Jarris Walker, make it 40 million. So that should give us the money to re-sign Şengün, which it does. Right now, it's getting 4 max offers, so we're gonna have to definitely pay him a lot here. So, and I'm willing to do it. So 55 million. What does he say he does? So we're gonna get Şengün back. I don't even know if we're able to re-sign Mark Williams. I'll have to figure out Şengün first. Richardson is definitely a goner. He's not even. We don't even have his bird right. So yeah, Richardson's gone, which once again sucks, but it's kind of what we had to do, man. So Şengün, let's re-sign him first. We can still bring back Mark Williams. I really do want him back. He's already gone, so never mind. Wait, no, he's not. We're on the affordables. We can't afford him though. So yeah, Richardson don't have enough money. We don't have his bird rights for whatever reason, so he's gone. Almost 15 points and 45% from three. Great defense. Halliburton, a cuff. We'll have Whitmore. I guess we have Randolph Fox now. So we got him on this team. Anthony Thompson could develop into something. So we have good depth. It's not like we have nothing. So I think for a good backup center, we will re-sign Mark Williams. He's going to re-sign, right? If we get him back. And then we should have enough money for Jimmy Sohan as well, which I don't hate the idea of him. Never mind, I lied. Do we have no money for anybody? So McDaniels, I guess. Maybe Quentin Grimes. We could sign those three guys. Wait, what? It literally just have money for Mark Williams. Now we don't? Okay, well, I guess we're hard capped. We can't sign. I guess it's my bad for signing the minimum contract. Now we don't have any money for anybody. So we did not need Quentin Grimes or Jaden McDaniels, dude. Well, we need a backup center. We can't even re-sign Mark Williams now. So Gafford, Turner, Luigi's 25. We signed him. So yeah, Luigi, we only have about $5 million to spend. We can't. Mark Williams, that's for $9 million. So that's really disappointing. So Lionel James or Luigi, I guess Luigi has played a lot longer and he hasn't developed into nothing. So maybe Lionel James could develop into something. And then we'll obviously sign some much needed forward depth. So we'll do that. We'll sign Danny Wolf as well. And we will call this an offseason. Dude, I completely forgot about Tyronn Lue, man. We absolutely let him go for nothing. I completely forgot about our head coaching stuff. Well, now we have this random as our head coach. So, yeah, I literally wanted Tyronn Lue back after winning a championship. But, yeah, as you can see, I forgot. So, well, hopefully this guy could be good enough to win. Honestly, I think we'll be good because our team is good. But, I mean, we'll see, bro. We'll definitely see this season. I think not re-signing, obviously, Tyronn Lue definitely affect us. We're the 3rd seed this year. We could be better than that, though. 52 and 30. So yeah, head coaching wise, it just wasn't. Unless we were injured, which we'll see just a second. But player stats, we had about 21 from Şengün. Played 75 games. 20 from Mather, he played 67 games. 67. 20 points from Halliburton. He played 82 games. So we actually weren't injured really that much at all. I think we all know what it was. It was head coaching 100%. Şengün is injured right now, though. He's hurt. He'll be back and he'll be healthy in 1 to 2 weeks. He'll be good. I'll go 8-man rotation. I hope we can still get it done. We got Atlanta around with Jalil Bethea is the new starting point guard here. He's really good for Atlanta. So I mean, we'll see. It looks like they don't have a starting center. We're gonna lose in 6. So yeah, I definitely either that or we just heavily regress. This team got worse, but I don't see that happening after we won a championship. Yeah, they don't have a starting center at all, man. But unless he's injured, which, I mean, that just sucks for us. Sucks a lot. If I had our head coach, I want to see if we can go after Nick Nurse or Joe Mazzulla, maybe even Eric Spoelstra. They're still coaching, so one of those guys, JJ Redick, like one of these guys should sign, right? So we're not gonna get Nick Nurse. It's happy to offer the extra guys. So I'm gonna get Joe Mazzulla to be the new head coach. I'm gonna resign everybody, and then I will see you guys in the playoffs because we only have 2 more seasons left. So I'll see you guys in the playoffs after we just resign everybody. So for the second to last season, we ended up being the 6th seed. So I was really disappointed. I think I'll make one more trade though, 46 and 36. Obviously, not what you love to see. Unless we're dealing with an injury, which I don't see that. Joe Mazzulla, man, I guess really losing Tyronn Lue sucked, dude. But all right, unless he just retired, that could have been something that happened as well. But okay, we'll see if things can turn around in the playoffs. I mean, I don't know. You never know what could happen. 20, 17, 17, 16, 12, 10, and 10. Got the Hornets in round 1. We're going to go ahead and beat them in 6. We'll play Milwaukee in round 2, and we're going to lose in 5. So I think I'll make one last trade just to, see what I can do. Trade, so I just ran it back. At least we got one championship in this video. Halliburton's hurt for 2 to 4 weeks, which is whatever at this point. At least we got one. That's all that matters. It's a successful video if we get one championship in the video, in my opinion, a rebuild. But we do got the Atlanta Hawks in round 1. We finished off not the 1 seed. We finished off 45 and 37. Here were your player stats throughout the season. You look at it, it's 22, 21, 20, 17, 14 and a half, 12, 10, 8, 8, whatever. 5, 5. Okay. We got the Atlanta Hawks in round 1. So against Atlanta, we're going to go ahead and lose in 7. Now I'll end the video off. In the finals, we got the Suns and the Bucks, and the Suns are going to win the championship. Darren Peterson in the Suns now. He wins the finals MVP. So if you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Have a great day or night. Comment on below what you really want to see next, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.